1-2 проба. 1-2. 1-2 проба. 1-2. Let me show you some communist nonsense, guys. Look at this building. Oh, look at this. What do you think? Totally abandoned, of course, because there is no use of it. And let's see what that is. That's definitely communist. Built probably in the mid-80s somewhere. That was the style at that time. The most modern thing they came up to. Look here. Oh, they probably tried to save. Oh, yeah. Look at these ancient signs on the windows. They probably tried to make shopping center out of it, try to save it somehow. And here we go. Mladeški dom. Home of youth. Home of the communist youth. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't last long, right? As a home of the communist youth. Let's try to go and check it out inside. I wonder how can I get in. No, not from here. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is an expensive marble. And it's all over the building. Unbelievable. No wonder communism wasn't a financial success, right? Here, okay, let's try here. Oh, a little cat having a morning bath. Some more broken windows. Let's see which is the best place to get into the building. No, I guess it's this one. It looks kind of risky. What do you think? Should I try it? There's somebody watching me. Maybe they don't want me to film their precious, beautiful building that stays abandoned in the middle of the village. Oh, it's not a village maybe now. It's officially a town with 1700 population. But I would rather say a village. And to have such a building in this small town village, I think was a bit overkill for the communist power to give it away to the local communist youth. Don't you think, guys? All right, let's try this way. It's not the safest place to come, as it's constantly falling down, pieces piece of the masonry. Look at this, pieces of the windows as well. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't want to end up my film into a disaster, but let's go and check it out. It's worth. Look at this, guys. Look at these pieces. I think this can kill you on the spot. So let's take it a bit carefully. Mladeški dom Ivan Stojnev. I don't know who Ivan Stojnev is. Home of Youth. It's Mladeški dom. Ivan Stojnev was probably a local communist, a partisan, or something like that. Some kind of criminal, I guess. Let's see. They've broken the windows here. They've broken the windows here. The door, it's locked, but there is no glass. So let's get into it. Oh, wow. This was the bar, I would guess, with a very expressive picture on it by the local youth. And look at this here. The lamps are fine for its time. It was kind of splurge building, wasn't it? And the disco lamp. Oh yeah. I guess this was the dance floor down there, because it doesn't look like a pool. Right. And this is where the Bulgarian communist youth was enjoying the beat of Bratya Argirovi, the Argirovi brothers. Or if luckier, maybe modern talking, some CC Catch, and I would guess my favorite, Sandra, if lucky, to get a cassette shipped from outside the country and re-recorded 100,000 times. Levski или смерть. Levski or death is written there. And you know probably who Vasil Levski is. If not, check it out. He's a Bulgarian hero from the 19th century. But I guess this is the football club. So there have been some fans here of the football club who've been graffiting around. Look at how high this is. And oh my God, this is still staying. Look at these lights. These are still staying. And by the way, the ceiling doesn't look so bad, isn't it? And somebody has written, "Machajte se," get out of here, in Bulgarian. Somebody sleeping here. And just some spiders. This is where you can leave your clothes. This is the entry. Alright. Should I continue, guys? Looks a bit creepy. And there is a room here. There's something going on here. They've been burning stuff. The Zemen youth was burning stuff here. This is where the electricity was controlled. A toilet. A lot of crap all over the place. Another toilets. Do you think they still use it? I won't be surprised though. Another room. Alright. Here's the little cat. She doesn't even know that we're here. Oh, she already knows. She's a smart cat. Should we check out the second floor? Yeah, why not? I want to show you what they've been writing here on the walls. It's a timestamp. Take that, E17. I was probably 15 that time, guys. So this is the 90s. Madonna. Yeah. And they've written Bulgarian. Аз съм просто панкар. I'm just a punk. Dancho, that's a name. And I love you. Somebody. Somebody loves somebody. That's cool. Here in Zemen. Some more broken windows. And the picture here is a bit sad and gruesome. It's a view from the second floor. If you want to watch the others dancing, you're just here, watching, drinking, whatever you have to drink. Alright. Drinking yellow lemonade, probably. Or ether or cider. But that's not the cider that you know. It's Bulgarian communist cider, which was a non-alcoholic beverage. Let's get outside, check out the terrace. Yeah. I'm watching this and I still can't believe that it exists. It hasn't been used properly, and just the amount of money they threw into this thing is making me sick. Look at this marble, all around, look at this marble. Look here. But guys, that was the time when communism was falling apart. The young people were very active. They didn't want that anymore. And I guess the communist power at that time tried to somehow look competent and favorable of them. So they built them this one, which was probably not a bad decision in terms of how you control the processes, but in terms of finances, that was a total nonsense. And let's check some more of it, if there is. Look at this window. There is no glass. And if you guys come here someday, just be careful with this, because you can be guillotined in an old communist building. And that won't be a nice thing to have on camera. Ooh, look at this. Пушенето забранено. Smoking forbidden. I think they have to forbid smoking in this country, because too many people are still smoking, and this is irritating me, to be honest. Ooh, look at this. It's a beautiful scenery. Something they got right. Look at how beautiful this is. With the mountains around. It's Sunday early in the morning, so not many people around. But in the evenings, it's pretty much alive. And there are a lot of people down here in the little park that they have. Look here. And some children playing during the days. Unfortunately, too dark at night. But it's a good one for a small town like this. This here is another matter. This here is totally useless. And having in mind how many they paid for it, we paid for it. Because it's our money these communists spent, our fathers and grandfathers and grandmothers and mothers' money. I think it's just a pure example of madness, isn't it? Or you like it the way it is? Would you come here to check it out yourselves? Write in the comments below, would you come to check this out yourselves? Do you think it's beautiful? Look here. Not a bad idea for an architecture. This is the highest level, and you can get down. By a small staircase. And you have a lot of shady room to come kiss your girlfriend. Especially here is the most private area of this place. Amazing. Look at these guys. I think it was some kind of playing room or something. Maybe they had a table tennis table around here or something, because it looks used, at least in the 80s, the beginning of the 2000s, having in mind what I see here, because that's 2000s, look at this guy. He's called Aziz, and was probably the second famous Bulgarian gay performer. And there are some pop folk stars, as they call them, I don't know why. But that was the period of the 2000s, the beginning probably. And here you have the World Wrestling Federation stars. The Rock, you know the guy. Somebody was a huge fan here in Zemen, which I'm not at all surprised that they like this particular persons. Look at this, The Rock versus Triple H. And Eminem, of course. Oh, there's a sign of some other culture here. Eminem. Somebody was listening to him. That's nice. Alright. The sink has gone. Somebody saved some money. And here's another pop folk star. Pop folk, that's a typical kind of music here in Bulgaria, which is a Balkan Oriental, which usually marks the period of cultural decay. We are the best. Yes, you are. And some female names. The local stars, probably, of the city, who are now in their 40s, I would guess. Maybe 30s. Look at this massive door. It's all metal. It's all metal. And it's still here. Nobody took it home. I'm kind of surprised. What do you think, guys? Should we check out the dungeons of the Home of Youth in Zemen? Or we'll just get out of here before being arrested by the 2 local policemen? Should we take the risk? I say we take the risk. Oh my God. Well, I don't know if that's worth showing, but I hope we don't find a corpse here. Oh God. Alright, I don't think I'm continuing here. I don't know what's in there, and I don't want to know. Honestly, I don't want to know what's in there. And I don't have the light that's required to continue. So I think that we've said enough, and we are catapulting ourselves before drowning in garbage. Yeah. The cat is still here. She probably wonders, what I'm doing here? What is this crazy guy doing there? Looking for problems. I still think, guys, that this is colossal. For being the home of youth of a place inhabited by 1,700 or 1,700 people, or at least that's the statistics from 2016. Maybe there are more today, I don't know. But I would guess that they are less. All right. We're leaving. I don't want any spiders. Spiders, you stay here. I'm going. So, what do you guys think? Is this worth rescuing? Demolished or rescued? What's your verdict? You can write it in the comments below. And you can even subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.